Dr. Elkana Nyambati. I'm a principal research scientist working at CARO headquarters, and I'm also the assistant director in charge of livestock production.
My name is Professor Raphael Wahome. I teach at the University of Nairobi, Department of Animal Production. I'm a specialist in livestock production systems. Now, I am the project leader, or sometimes what CARO calls a principal investigator of the Taribe project. Taribe is an acronym for Tana River Beef Project. And we are financed by KESAMP, Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project. The reason why we came to Tana River County was because it's one of the arid, semi-arid counties of Kenya, which is severely affected by climate change, increasing number of drought every 10 years, and also reducing quantities of rain. Now, the county government has also consulted with the local people, and they have decided to specialize on beef production. So we wrote a project that will assist the county to improve beef cattle production. Now, the key aim is to provide opportunity for forage production, forage that will grow well in scarce rain, forage that will produce higher yields of material for feeding animals, and forage that is more nutritious than that which is available traditionally. In actual fact, traditional pasture species are getting depleted because of the dryness, leaving bare ground. And cattle mortality is increasing because of scarce feeds. So now we have provided an opportunity here for local communities or even local individuals to set aside land on which they can produce forage sorghum and Dolichos lablab, which were developed at Karo Lanet and Katumani Karo centers. Now these forages are high yielding. They produce a lot of biomass. They also are very nutritious in terms of energy and protein. And in an area that is as dry as this, provided that there is water, it is so hot that they grow very fast. We're able to demonstrate here that we can produce 3 to 4 times as much fodder from these plants as would be produced by similar species in Machakos or Lanet. And we produce this 4 to 6 times in a year, depending on how efficient we are in preparing the land. This is a lot of material, and it can be conserved into silage, such as the one you see here. And this silage can be used to feed the animals when there is scarcity, or alternatively, it can be used to speed up growth of cattle so that they get to market when they are younger in age, producing better quality beef. It also provides an opportunity for the youth who are unemployed. They can get together and start a business whereby they can buy 2 or 3 animals using forage that they have grown for themselves, speed up their maturity, sell at a profit, and will create an equivalent employment to those that are actually employed at probably 30 to 40,000 shillings a month. And this is an opportunity not just for job creation, but also for wealth creation, because they can grow. Finally, something that we really have not explored very much, beef quality in Kenya is very low, and the beef prices in Kenya is very high compared to the world prices of beef. The prices are high because it takes a long time to get an animal ready for slaughter. Usually it takes between 5 and 9 years to get an animal ready for slaughter, whereas these animals could be ready when they are 2 years. The quality is low because the animals are old, and in addition they are forced to walk long distances in order to get to pasture, which makes their meat very tough. If we can feed the animals in a place where they don't walk very much, they will become ready for slaughter much earlier, and they will produce higher quality meat that would fetch higher prices. Because of the shorter time of production, their prices would also be lower, and therefore would be able to compete in international market, something that Kenya is not able to do at the moment. But that is way beyond, because initially we are importers of beef. We import beef animals from the neighboring countries because we are not producing enough. I think that is basically the background to this project.
I'm Dr. Jane Wamuongo. I work for Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization as a Chief Research Scientist and Coordinator of Projects under Livestock. In the context of Climate Smart Agriculture Project, CARO is a partner in that project that is funded by World Bank through the government of Kenya. And CARO is coordinating component 2, which is on research and seed systems. Under research and seed systems, we have several components, and one of them is where we are doing what we call adaptive research. In adaptive research, we are looking at the technologies that we had already developed, but probably they are not quite ready to go to the farmers. So they are being validated with the farmers. And that is where this project of Taribe is coming under, where we are validating technologies that will help farmers fatten their livestock before they can go to the market.
Kwa majina naitwa Hadula Mikal, ni mama wa kikundi cha JV Women Group, na kwa kikundi hiki mimi ni treasurer, na hapa mahali panaitwa Kipendi Village, Kinakomba Ward.
Na ni nini mnafanya hapa?
Sisi kama kwa hivyo tumeendelea na huo mradi, tukapanda nyasi, zikakua, tukafundishwa jinsi na namna ya kuvuna na kuhifadhi. Na wakati huu tulipewa wanyama wetu ng'ombe na tunawalisha vizuri, na sahi tumeona faida yake jinsi vile ambavyo ilikuwa inatakikana, na sisi tumeona ni vizuri na tumefundishika vyema, mafundisho ni mazuri. Hata nasi tuko tayari kuiga ili tupatie kuendelea vizuri, kwa sababu huku kwetu ukame ndio mwingi, hatuna mvua. Lakini vile tumefundishwa jinsi na namna ambayo tunaweza kupanda nyasi, sasa tutaendelea kupanda nyasi hata kama ni kwa sehemu, ili tukaweze kulisha wanyama wetu. Nyasi tukikuza huku upande wetu, kwa sababu hatuna hiyo ukulima, tunaweza tukauza kwa majirani zetu wakati ule kuna ukame, wakasaidika nao.
Na
hapo mbeleni wanyama wetu tulikuwa tunawatembeza kwa shamba zetu, ambazo ni nyasi tu zile kiasi. Hatukuwa na hiyo elimu ya kupanda hizo nyasi, ni zile nyasi za kawaida. Wakati zinaisha, basi wanyama wetu huwa wanapata shida.
na
Sasa wanyama wanadhofika, inabidi ni kuenda nao sehemu za mbali, ama wakati mwingine ukate hizi matawi za miti ndio wawekee wakule. Sasa wanakuwa wana njaa, hawana hata ile nguvu ya kutembea kufika huko mbali. Sasa inabidi yani mnafanya kazi extra kutafuta huko na huko kuleta. Kwa wakati huu tulipopata haya mafundisho na huu mradi, sasa wanyama wetu tunawaweka mahali pamoja, tunawalisha, na wale wengine tunawatembeza kidogo, tukitenga sehemu hivi ya kulima, tunakata zile nyasi tunawapea, wale wengine wanapata hapo karibu. Yani hiyo distance ndefu ya kutembea imekuwa fupi. Kama mimi binafsi, kwanza nimeshukuru kwa elimu ambayo nimeipata, kwa sababu hiyo itaniendeleza katika maisha. Lengine nimeona ni njia moja wapo ya kipato, kwa sababu nitakapoenda kulima hizo nyasi nitalesha wanyama wangu, kisha na hata majirani watakuja kununua. Mwito wangu ni kuwaleta karibu, kuwashauri ili nije niwafundishe na waone, kwa sababu ukimfundisha akisikia, akiona, basi itampatia ile motisha ya kuenda kufanya.
Nyama hapa ni kufanya nini? Ni kutembeza mpaka Holland, ndio mahali kichinjio iko, ndio uende uze. Inawezekana kwa hata sisi tukawa na mahali pa kuchinjia hapa, alafu pengine mtu akaja akanunua hiyo nyama direct. Ni kama unaongezea thamana hiye kitu tuko nacho.
Building, we are providing pasture seeds and the farmers are producing the pasture. The production of pasture is being used as an enterprise. The farmers are producing the pasture, and then they are selling to the pastoralists or to those people who are doing the stall feeding, the fattening. The other thing we are doing as a county is, together with the partners, we are making hay stores in the 3 sub-counties. Tana North, we have 1, we have 2. Then we have, in the central sub-county of Tana River, we have 3. And then in Tana Delta, we also have some feed stores. We have also bought pasture harvesting machines.
Some of the main challenges of beef production is the inadequate quantity and quality of feeds, and also lack of suitable breeds. These challenges are being addressed fully by the Kenya Agriculture and Livestock Research Organization. KALRO has 2 research institutes, that is the Beef Research Institute and the Arid and Rangelands Research Institutes. These institutes are doing research that are generating a lot of technologies for beef production. Some of them are like the improved borans, including the Orma borans, which the farmers in Tana River are now using, but we will work with them step by step so that they can move from the more local Orma borans to more improved Orma borans. But we also have other breeds of the borans which they can use to increase the productivity of the beef industry. Also at the same time, KALRO is developing a lot of forage technologies, including the forage sorghum that you are seeing here, which is a variety Ikinyaruka that you have seen that the farmers are using here, and also a high-yielding legume, the Dolcos Lab. So in this project that we are implementing in Tana River, KALRO has brought in these feeding technologies. Those are the improved drought-tolerant sorghum, the Dolcos Lab, and also the farmers are also using another grass that is very much adapted to this environment here, which is the Cenchrus ciliaris. So KALRO is working with the other partners in agriculture research, including the University of Nairobi, to show farmers how they can produce these high-yielding forages, conserve them in terms of silage and even hay, and also in formulating rations to which they can fatten the animals within a very short time and be able to make a lot of money from this main activity that is suitable for this area. Yeah, the demand for beef locally is about 700 metric tons, but even the demand for export is also huge. But currently, because of those challenges we have said, mainly of the lack of improved breeds, lack of feeds, and even lack of the management practices and use of those improved forages, conserving forages when they are in plenty and availing them during the dry season, we are not able to meet the demand. And even the market for export is huge. As you can see, Tana River here is close to the port in Mombasa for the export processing zone. So if we are able to produce enough beef, we can satisfy the local demand and even for export.
Naona hii ni ya Malindi. Hii ndio sasa tutaenda. Naona programu yao. So hii msimu ilikuwa ya leo.
So
usiangalia kamera.
Okay. Kwa hivyo huko kujani. Oh, ukiwa hapo lazima upige. Sorry. Nao basi ndio kutoka hapo kwa sababu sisi hawaibani na
Zani kisa kono kuhana avo wekaja kwamba kwa pimane kahani kuno kahani paka kwa